Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today we're going to be breaking down some more double mage gameplay with Mitch Jones. This time we're playing with a Holy Priest healer instead of a Holy Paladin healer. I was like, yo Mitch, we got to try with the Holy Priest. I actually don't know if the Holy Priest variation is better or worse than Holy Paladin. I'd probably maybe say a little bit worse. But first, before we jump into those games, I want to say thank you to Whoop. I want to give a huge thank you to Whoop for sponsoring today's video. Guys, Whoop, if you didn't know, is the wristband I'm wearing around my wrist. It tracks my sleep, my recovery for all my training, but not just my training, my physical stress and my mental stress, and it gives me all of that information in an app on my phone. So it gives me my recovery, my HRV's heart rate variability. It's like a measure of well-being, calories burned, my strain for the day, and my sleep. All right, and in this month's kind of Whoop challenge, I'm doing some different recovery techniques, and then I'm experimenting with it and see how it goes. So last week I was off of blue light for about 30 minutes or an hour before bed, and I wanted to see how that affected my recovery and my performance the next day. And lo and behold, I actually did recover better with less blue light. Personally, I don't know if it was just that week, but 4 out of the 5 days I was in the green for my recovery. This next upcoming week, I'm going to be doing some yin yoga before bed. So just bringing my heart rate down, stretching out, relaxing before bed, getting that heart rate real nice and low. And I'm going to see how that affects it. If you guys want to see the results of those tests, follow me over on Instagram and check out the stories. And if you guys want to check out Whoop, there is a link down below. You can use code Xaryu for 15% off. But without further ado, let's hop into this game. We got double mage priest action here on Tulvaran Arena today. Boom, let's get it going. Little lag there to start it off. Absolutely perfect. But yo, we got 2 mages. We're both playing fire. And we're fighting an RMP, baby. RMP action. All right, so right away, they look as if they want to open on our priest. So we always want to keep in mind win condition, right? I'm really big on win condition. At the same time, what I want to talk about in this video too is you have to keep in mind the enemy's win condition as well. Meaning, if they're trying to kill our priest, we have to think about that and stop them from killing our priest. Simultaneously, we need to keep in mind our win condition and kill their priest, right? Or whatever target that we want to kill. And in this case, it's their priest. So we have to stop their go and get our go. So let's see what ends up happening. They open up and I DB sheep the priest. Right away, they're opening hard on our priest in a kidney shot. And my mage, Mitch, is going to be CCing the rogue and the mage, and I'm going to be CCing the priest. Why am I CCing the priest? 1, I want to stop mind games, because mind games is how my priest dies. Mind games is so powerful right now. 2, I want to set up my priest so that, or set up the kill on their priest so that we can actually get here without him running away, so we can hit our setup right after they do their go. So we're like taking turns. Right now, they're going hard on our priest, but in a second, we're gonna go hard on their priest, okay? So I'm setting up the priest and stopping the mind games at the same time while putting a Ring of Frost around both of the DPS. So we get the mage's trinket on the Ring of Frost. To be honest, Mitch Jones maybe should have peeled a little bit more in the opener on the rogue and the mage, but my priest survives anyway. Maybe we could have turned a little panda. Actually, no, Mitch Jones is an orc now. I was gonna say we could panda this, but Mitch is an orc. Unbelievable, Mitch. But anyway, casting the Greater Pyroblast, okay? We're setting apart on their priest. Casting the G-Pie, we get the stun out. That chastised stun is the stun from the Holy Priest, and yes, Holy Priest is a weird spec, but they do have a stun, and we forced out Trinket Barrier in the opener. So overall, this is pretty good. I did not combust. Mitch Jones combusted. I held my combust. We got Trinket Barrier in the opener. This is phenomenal, right? This is perfect. Mage blocks to peel. I get blinded. I'm gonna sit this blind, at least for the time being. It breaks. So why did I sit that blind? This is actually like a really good thing to look at. Why did I sit the blind? On our kill goes is when I'm going to trinket or to save my healer. All right, so it's really good to utilize trinket when you're actually going to get a kill if you trinket, or if you need to save someone, that someone could be yourself with the trinket. But right now, let me ask you, is any of that happening? Are we going for a kill? No. Is anyone scared of dying? No. So why would I trinket, right? There's no reason to just shove a trinket just to trinket if there's no intention behind that trinket, okay? So keep in mind with trinketing, it's not always good to just trinket just to trinket. Have intention behind it. Trinket counterspell, trinket temp shield, trinket alter time, trinket counterspell, trinket you know, for a setup. Okay, so like we said before, guys, it's their turn to go. Kidney shot comes out up on to my priest, and they're trying to kill my priest once again. That's how that goes. Smoke bomb comes out, get a sheep onto the priest. It looks like it breaks from something. I'm trying to peel, like it counterspelled. This is pretty unfortunate. Mind games actually goes off and my priest fades. Okay, so fade is like an immunity that priest has. So my priest once again survives this next onslaught, which is phenomenal. So I'm going to be running in here. I Night Fae in. Night Fae is Bay. All right, running in. Dragon's Breath here on the priest. And let's see what ends up happening. Do we get this setup? Looks like we get the Dragon's Breath into the full sheep here onto the priest. We counterspell the mage, and we chastise the priest. This is picture perfect. Rogues and a sheep. Mage is locked out. We stun the priest. Second go. Mitch Jones combusted on the first go. Guess who combusts on the second? That's me, baby. Throwing out the combustion. We force out the pain sup. Okay, so now the priest has no trinket, no pain sup. All right, so what do we need to do here? It's a pop quiz. We're going to live the next go. All right, they're going to try to kill our priest again. We have to peel. We got to peel like a banana. All right, we live the next go. And then the final go, we're going to be killing the priest with no trinket, no pain sup. Easy peasy, just like that. All right, that's all we got to do. So right now in this point in time, I'm not trying to kill the priest anymore. I'm not trying to do damage. I'm just trying to peel. All right, tons of damage coming out of my priest. I'm sitting this poly, sitting this fear. I'm saving my counter spell. Trying to like maybe juke CS or something like that, and I'm building back combustion. So right here, I'm casting Fireball to benefit from Pyrokinesis so that I can reduce the cooldown of my combustion so that I can burst really, really hard here in this next go on the priest with no trinket, no pain sup, right? If I don't get combust back, it's not the end of the world. We get the fear coming out on the priest and the mage kind of setting us up. Although we don't have stun yet, my priest has chastise in 25 seconds, it looks like. I have a counter here. It's the add-on Omni CD. My add-ons are linked down below as well if you want to check them out. But with Omni CD, it'll show the cooldowns of my priest. So my priest has 13 seconds left on that stun, 8 seconds left, and I'm keeping an eye on that, right? Right when that stun's up, right now is when I'm like, okay, we can go, right? We can go here. Kick from the rogue out of the way. Counterspell from the mage out of the way. Shadow or Death from the priest out of the way. This is Omnibar tracking all of this. I see this. I see it happening. 19 seconds left on the trinket from the priest. We need to kill within this 19-second window. All right, guys? If we don't kill in this 19-second window, it's bad. It's not happening. It's not the look, okay? So we're going to have to get the sheep on the priest, which should be pretty easy because they have no Shadow or Death, no counterspell, no kick. We sheep the priest, set him up. We cross CC the rogue or the mage with a mind control, a fear, a polymorph, a counterspell, whatever it do be. And then Mitch Jones has combustion. I can see that on Omnibar or Omni CD. We combust the priest, we win the game, right? So let's see it play out. Night Fae ratio gets stopped immediately. Kidney shot coming out. I'm going for the sheep. Blink, boom, full sheep. Just like we said, we kleptomania the priest. He has no buffs whatsoever. Nice Mind Games Chastise coming out from my priest. There it is, baby. Mind Games Chastise. It's pretty much over at this point, right? I mean, Mitch Jones is casting that Radiant Spark. I see it. I'm throwing down the Meteor. I have some Fire Blast saved up. 3 Fire Blast charge and on-use Trinket. Don't have Combust yet, but hey, we got the Mind Games and my other mages bursting hard. And boom! All the damage comes down just like that. And the priest dies. So you saw this play out, guys, right? I think a lot of the times Arena is this big mystery and you're like, oh man, I don't know why we won, or I don't know why we lost, or I don't know what's going on. Guys, when you break down games just like this, you can see exactly why you maybe won a game or lost a game. And I would actually definitely recommend tracking your games. So recording your games with OBS, all right, recording the games with OBS and seeing each game, why you won, why you lost. Play it back in real time. Like look at the game, see what's happening. There's Cloak of Shadows, or there's a counter spell, and then you can really, really learn from your games. You know, just by watching it back. It's one of the #1 things. Someone comes in my stream, people come into the stream all the time, and they're like, "Hey Czar, how do I get better?" I'm like, are you recording your games and watching them back and seeing what you could have done better? Or are you just kind of playing and losing and then winning and kind of, it's just like, oh, well, I'm losing sometimes, I'm winning sometimes, and you know, I'm doing this sometimes, I'm doing that sometimes. No, there should be a method of tracking. But yo, there it is, 3,000 MMR rating. Get in that W. And there it is. And guys, it's the same actually philosophy for Whoop, all right? For the Whoop strap, if you're tracking your recovery, you're tracking your sleep, you can see, oh, if I'm staying up late, my recovery's bad. That's not good. I'm on my phone all night on blue light and I'm not recovering. That's bad, right? So you can kind of learn, just similar to recording your gameplay with the Whoop Strap. Link is down below. Code Xaryu for 15% off. Boom! Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you did not enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs down. Talk to me in the comments about what type of videos you guys want to see in the upcoming future. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram for the Xaryu IRL. And is there anything else? Hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.